Welcome to the Mason Libraries tutorial on beginning the research process. After using this tutorial, you will be able to interpret assignment requirements in the context of your research question, identify the types of information you need, and define which source types are included in library databases. Before we start our research process, we need to first read the assignment requirements and identify and highlight important parts. We should determine if we need scholarly sources, how many sources we need, and how new they should be. After identifying and understanding the assignment requirements, it is time to brainstorm a research topic and draft a research question. See the Mason Libraries tutorials page for more help with these steps. After brainstorming, you come up with this good research question. What effect does listening to music have on the well-being of undergraduate students? Using both the assignment requirements and the research question, we need to figure out where we can find information to answer the question. We may be able to use sources from newspapers and the open web, or we might need to include a certain number of scholarly sources. Also, let's think about the research question and consider the types of information that will be helpful to answer the question. Would statistics be useful, or would personal stories be more effective? For our research question, what effect does listening to music have on the well-being of undergraduate students? We think it would be helpful to find information about how music can affect a person's brain. See if any college students have been interviewed about using music to support their mental health, and try to locate research studies on college student wellness in relation to music. But where would we find this information? If required to use scholarly peer-reviewed sources, or if we want to find information involving research studies, we can search in a library database. Many library databases include scholarly and non-scholarly articles, book chapters, government documents, and student dissertations and theses. Library databases have filters that limit search results to certain source types. For example, if we select the peer-reviewed filter, we will only retrieve peer-reviewed articles. At George Mason, we have databases that also allow searching newspapers like the New York Times, The Economist, and the Wall Street Journal. Newspapers can help us locate current information, direct quotes from individuals, and short summaries of other studies. It's possible that we might also want to use the open web to find information that is more informal. Based on our information needs and the requirements of the assignment, we're going to use a combination of scholarly research and news sources that we can locate using databases to help us answer our question and write our paper. For any source we find, we need to make sure that it is credible and appropriate for our research. Any questions about the assignment requirements should be directed to the instructor. Librarians can help us locate different kinds of information. In this tutorial, you learned how to interpret assignment requirements in the context of your research question, identify the types of information you need, and define which source types are included in library databases. Thank you for using this tutorial. If you have other questions, please refer to our other tutorials or contact a librarian by following the links in the tutorial's description.